Paul's Ajax.
And I'm Charlie Steckel.
Welcome to DnDSPN. This is a channel where we mash together Dungeons & Dragons and sports commentary.
Kind of.
Tonight we're looking again at our level 9 battle, and it's the opening. In the opening rounds, we're taking a look at our bard, Liranae, whose first move. Let's take a look at what they do, and then we'll talk about it.
I am going to cast, if I can get the right one. I have a 60-foot range on Shatter.
Okay.
How do I cast? Here we go. I opened this text instead of casting it. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
I am going to cast Shatter.
Chank is going to make a con save and rolls a 16. And I think that meets your...
beats it. Darn it.
That meets it. Okay.
Oh, does he take half? Let me see.
Yeah, half as much damage on a successful. So 3d8. So he takes half of 3d8. Go ahead and roll. First move, Bard comes out and casts a damage dealing spell, Shatter. It has some other things that it can break non-magical stuff, but there's no AoE to it. I guess it's a one. Yes, there is. There's like a 10-foot radius, and it is, but it's a one-time spell. So I was thinking, first move for the Bard. Was this a good move? I have some thoughts. Charlie, what do you think?
Situationally, it all depends. If that's their only damage dealing spell, I mean, having an AoE spell to do that is great when it works for AoE, because those are designed to take out multiple smaller targets all at once, or at least kind of level the playing field for hit points on that end. So that's why they made other spells that are a little bit more targeted. So like, magic missile, you can divvy up or drop right in on someone, or firebolt and the like. Actually had Shatter cast in one of my games last night, and they used it not to deal damage to the enemy, but to break apart cages to let prisoners out. So they had a perfect position for it. So it's a good utility spell. It's something that they want to give to the bard, that just in case their regular bard magic is not doing what it needs to be done.
Yeah, I was looking at what other spells that Liranae had on their spell list, and she didn't have a lot of other damage dealing spells. And then also I was looking at some different type of spells that she had. There was a limitation of ranges, like she couldn't get off a different spell, and the right range monster was kind of spread out. So I don't think it was a bad choice to Shatter. Maybe, both I's DM and she as a player could have role played it more. We're in a desert scape with lots of rocks and mesas and stuff. Are there boulders that Shatter would have dislodged off? And I suppose if she would have asked for it, then maybe I would have rolled for it, which I think could have been cool. Another way to plus up that play. Thinking about whether or not to upcast Shatter. I think it's hard. I think she made the right choice. I think not upcasting it, or you couldn't really criticize either way, because normally a single one-off damage dealing spell perhaps isn't the best way to use an upcast, whereas you might want to do it on a spell that can increase the number of people affected, like a buff like Bless, or utility spell like Fly. Although, in a one-off battle, when there's a limited number of rounds, you couldn't really criticize somebody for upcasting that spell either. So I think either way was good. Overall, I don't think it was a bad move at all. Not one that I would have thought for a bard, come out, I'm going to try and do damage. But I think it's just how the situation worked out, and it was good.
And sometimes that bard is your support. Sometimes that bard is your only person that has that healing word that's going to get you out of a jam. And that's one that you might want to save an upcasted level spell slot for, just in case things go wrong and they need to play a song or shout words of inspiration from across the battlefield. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can't, you're not sure what the future's going to bring. Okay, right. That's it for this episode. If you want to watch the full battle, you can watch it on our second channel, DnDSPN 2, The Deuce. Link is down below. And if you have better ideas of what Liranae might have done, her character sheet's down below. Let us know what you think. All right, we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.